What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Part-Time Gamers Podcast, Episode 3, recorded Sunday, July 26th. I'm one of your hosts, Aaron Lamping, joined as always by Derek Ragsdale.
Are we still going with the what's up?
I mean, until I can figure something out. I gotta
What's
find like music we won't get sued for.
Well, we gotta write it ourselves.
Yeah.
Have a little jingle.
It's a really bad.
It's
just gonna be a trumpet.
Just take
it's gonna
that.
be a trombone. It's gonna be a tuba, and it's gonna be a drums.
If only we knew somebody who could actually play trombone.
Yeah.
Or drums.
He's speaking about himself twice.
Talking about me.
Anyway,
and that's Matt Check down there
That's
at the
me.
end of the...
Self-deprecating Matt Check.
Man, you need to think a little highlier? I've
highly
been
in.
saying
Highly
a lot of terrible,
I
like... I was trying to say degrees Fahrenheit the other day, and I just kept saying, like, Febreze.
Febreze.
Like, I couldn't do it.
It's fresh.
So what's up, guys?
Nothing much.
Matt,
man.
I know... Let's just put your complaint in here now. You've got beef with Hulu?
Hulu sucks, and their app is fucking garbage. Look at this.
Who
I'll
knew?
show you.
Let's talk visuals.
Wait, no, I'll
Audio
explain to you.
podcast.
The beginning it shows start your free trial and log in. And when I log in, I'll try talking while also typing it in.
Yeah, oh,
But,
what is your email? You better
not gonna
tell
let
us
you know.
that.
But when you log in, it doesn't give you anything else. You'd think, oh, hey, you're logging into your account. You might be able to check your account and stuff like that. But no. Hi, Matt. Subscribe to watch. Start your free trial or log off. Alright, yeah, I'll start my free trial. You know what? I'd like to start doing Hulu because, yeah, I don't want any commercials. Alright, let me put in my email address real quick because I apparently got to create an account. Oh, wait, what? What's this? It's already a used. Alright, let me go on the website, log into my account. When I log into my account, this email is unrecognized. Oh, so what?
He's not having... I will say, though, I've seen Matt more frustrated. He's at least having more fun trying to figure Hulu out than play Mario Kart.
Yeah, well.
Just pisses me off. Because apparently Hulu is now getting like an HBO deal where HBO is going to be on Hulu now. And I just want to get two birds, one stone, but apparently can't. That's my rant. Hulu's dumb. I'm not buying it anymore.
Sponsored by Hulu.
Sponsored by Hulu, the great place to get pissed off.
Be awesome, man.
That's a real good slogan.
It's the only slogan because they suck. All right,
Well, fellas, we have a great show lined up this week. We're going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts. We're going to be talking about Splatoon. We're going to be talking about platform video games. But first, let's get to know each other a little better. Get to know your host.
Okay.
This year.
this year.
Yeah, this year. We're only doing this once a year now.
Alright.
This week, I want to know, what's your earliest memory?
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I vaguely remember being at a church for a wedding one time and letting some balloons go. Like, that always just was burned into my brain, and I told my mom about that one time. She's like, you were like a year and a half old. And it was
Really?
just something I'm sure I don't remember, like, colors or anything, but I remember being in my mom's arms letting a balloon go at a wedding.
You're like, Mazel tov!
That sucks. You never want to let the balloons go as a kid.
Yeah.
You're like, no!
I mean, it was kind of neat,
I mean,
though, 'cause
you're also
a
like
lot of
normal.
again, what I remember in my vague, apparently year and a half
1 year old baby brain.
Yeah, like, there was a lot of balloons that people let go. It was pretty cool.
You're like, I'm part of the group. I'll remember this forever. Vaguely remember.
Conforming, man.
My memory's not that special. It's not that like pure.
Yesterday, I
releasing
took
a
a
bull.
Yeah.
My earliest memory is me sitting in my parents' car after getting force-fed like 12 hard-boiled eggs by my aunt, and I just puking all over the car and all over my sister.
What age would you put yourself at?
Oh god, it's like 3, 4, real young. But yeah, I remember that. And that's why I didn't like eggs for a long ass time, because I just got force fed. Thanks Aunt Julie for feeding me like 12 hard boiled eggs when I was a little baby.
Thanks, Aunt Julie.
Fucking Aunt Julie.
I wish I was there.
Yeah, so you can feed me more eggs.
Feed me eggs, Aunt Julie.
Puke.
I'd just like to see you.
Sponsored by Aunt Julie's Eggs.
Oh god.
Alright, yeah. Mine, I don't know if this is like a false memory.
Doesn't sound real to me.
I remember
Fake news!
remembering it like when I was younger too. But I remember crawling around as a baby
Mm-hmm.
and like just looking just around my living room. Like I remember the furniture we had and how it was set up, and then it was like covered by like plastic stuff.
It's pretty intense.
That's
yeah,
a
and I just
cool-
remember crawling around. I
It's
must
cool
have
as
been really.
perspective to remember.
Yeah, it's really weird, but that's the earliest. I don't know if it.
Did you start like chewing on the plastic, something like that?
Nah, just crawling around. My dog came up to me.
Beat the shit out of you, the little nerd. This is my
Yeah,
turn.
probably.
Humped you.
Humped you.
Probably. I don't
Probably.
remember.
You just remember.
That's a repressed part.
That's the repressed part.
DD
That's-
came into the room.
Oh, he
Look
actually
up,
likes it.
Look up Duke if not safe for work by any stretch of the imagination, but if you want your childhood ruined, look up Duke's reading of the Rugrats fan fiction,
Oh,
erotic
God.
fan fiction.
Oh God. I just remember the toaster one that he. That he
That's my toaster. Yip, yip, yip.
I'll break your fucking neck. And I got that toaster.
All right, so before we devolve into talking about this for like 20 minutes again, let's move on. What have you guys been playing this week?
Oh God. I'll go last because I saw you. I know what you've been playing this week.
Okay, so yeah,
I want to talk to you about.
I've been playing Crash Bandicoot, of course.
What a
Yeah.
surprise!
Yeah, what a surprise. Well, what happened was I really had to buckle down because I'm getting a first shift job starting tomorrow from second shift, and that means I'm going to be losing some of my free time for video games. I mean, I'll get to spend more time with my girlfriend, which I'm excited about, but losing a lot of video game time, so I was like, I need to get this done.
Gotta
So,
get it
all of
done.
them are platinum now.
Mhm.
2, 3, and 1, of course, but I think you
course.
guys knew about 1. Maybe I had 2 done last week. I don't think I did quite, though. I think I
You
did
had,
that
like,
last weekend.
I think it's
Yeah.
like 25 of the 26.
Yeah, I know I was pretty close
things
if I
done.
didn't have it. But, so that's done now. 3 just doesn't hold up as well in my mind. We were talking about this a little bit before the podcast. I think removing nostalgia, because I still think Crash 1 is the best, but removing the nostalgia I have for Crash 1, I think 2's probably the best that holds up.
Yeah.
3, the problem is they just add, like,
They had gimmicky stuff.
yeah, there's
I heard
too
that
much
motorcycle
different to
level's
be
cool.
different. It's okay.
It's like gimmicky though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
It's like
just
like
not,
if you're a
like it's best when you're platforming.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you were like a little kid, like when I first played it, that stuff was cool. But Sly Cooper 3 does the same thing. You know, you got like ship battles,
You
which
gotta-
I thought were cool at the time. Now, if I went back, I'd be like, I don't want to fly
There's,
around
like, levels
in a
where you
plane
have to
and-
like shoot at Carmelita when she's like a giant titan in
Yeah.
the desert. Yeah.
Because
It's
I'm
kinda
pretty
campy.
sure you could go back on a Nibs cast and hear me saying how I think 1's the best, but or 1's my favorite, but 3's probably the best. I would say 1's my favorite, 2's probably the best.
Would you say
'Cause it's just a pure
that you
platformer.
like 1 the most because there's not any gimmicks? It's just platforming.
Well, and that's one thing about it too. Like all these people are talking like, oh, the spinning. All he does is spin and jump. I'm like, well, I mean, really, what does Mario do? He
Yeah.
can jump. He can
He
shoot
can spin.
fire, but especially like in the older ones, especially like.
This is the PlayStation 1 game that got a remaster. It should play like a PlayStation 1 game, but with better handling, right?
And I mean, it's not paced well. We touched on that a little bit last week. Like, there's like stupid hard levels, like as the meat of a sandwich of a bunch of easy levels. So like, it's just not paced well.
Yeah,
but
but
man,
you
I
want-
just love that punch in the face. Shane the other 2 weeks ago got to the road to nowhere slippery climb, fumbling in the darkness. Like those 3 levels are all in a row. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Are they?
wow, if you're not like. Me, I just like whatever. I just
Better
play
be
right through
ready.
them. But man, like if you're not expecting that, like these people playing that game new, that has to be the most frustrating stretch of 3 levels in any platformer I could think of. I'm sure
I
some of
bet.
the Mario stuff can be ridiculous, but
I like how people are comparing it. Crash Bandicoot, like it's the Dark Souls of platformers. Like it's just a PS1 game. It's a hard game, but like, are we really that
Nah,
bad
man,
at
I've
video
got a
games
harder
now?
one. I've got a harder one, but I'll mention it later. It's in my list.
all right.
My list.
Aside from that, I've been playing a little Splatoon 2.
Yeah, how is
Uh,
that?
It's not out yet. I played yesterday. They had the Splatfest that we talked about, and I'll talk a little bit about it later in the news. But they had the ice cream versus cake
Which one?
Splatfest.
Well, we'll talk about
that's,
that later.
That's the news. Let's.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you a,
Sorry.
Marina, my girl. She was team ice cream, so I mean I'm probably just gonna pick whatever she picks on all these Splatfest because Pearl sucks.
Yeah.
Pearl's like I don't know how they roll out Pearl next to Marina. I know I said that last week
she's
too,
like
but-
got an uninteresting design.
And she's
compared.
stupid, and she's like
Yeah.
unpopular, and she's like just kill
She's
herself.
ugly.
I was
too.
about to say at the
Stupid
end
and
of the
ugly.
game, at the end of the game when they have the Splatfest, that's Marina or Pearl. It's like, ooh, that's not going to be pretty.
No.
Even the teachers don't like her.
But I was having fun with it.
Even the teachers don't
They're supposed to like everybody.
I got kicked out of school or a class for laughing at that commercial so hard. I was a terrible kid.
For what?
There was an
It's like a
anti-bullying
bullying.
commercial, and it's like, Patty's stupid and ugly. Even the teachers don't like her, and they're supposed to like everybody. And I was in a mood that day, and I just was in tears laughing. And my
That's
teacher's like, "You need to
hilarious.
get out of here." And
That's
I was like, "Okay."
hilarious, because nobody says that.
Matt-
No one's like,
Well, that was the
stupid.
point.
and
That was the
ugly.
point of the commercial. Like nobody
Uh.
like that blunt. They do it like secretively.
Matt Slade and I almost got kicked out of class for laughing at I Am Sam.
Did you really?
dear.
Yeah. You know the movie where what's that dude's name? I don't know, but he's retarded, and he like
This,
Oh,
he tries
is it
to be
with-
decoding Dakota Fanning's father, and he's like, I could be your daddy.
it's actually not a bad movie.
No, it's not, but it's fucking hilarious if you're with like a friend and you want to make fun of retarded
And you're in high
people.
school.
Yeah.
Is that Gilbert Grape movie or?
No, Gilbert Grape is Leonardo DiCaprio being retarded.
Okay, it's like retarded. What actors?
Anyways, Splatoon. They had 4 weapons that you could try out. They had the splat roller, they had the dualies, they had a normal gun, and then they had like the
What's a
the super
dually?
scope. The dualies are like these new guns, and the whole like they're big. It's 2 of them, you know, and they just
Mhm.
spit really fast. Of course, I'm assuming they're a little weaker to make up for the fact that they're shooting so fast. But the whole point of them is you're supposed to get a dodge roll with it. But I couldn't figure out how to use that dodge roll to save my life. I'm sitting there like spamming buttons, getting killed. I'm like, I'm gonna just go with the roller
Yeah,
because
go with your roller.
roller, bucket, or GTA.
That's how you're
Where's
supposed
the
to win
bucket?
the game. Like, okay, so I didn't play a game so much, and when I did, I used the roller. But when you kill people, does it splat paint everywhere?
Yeah.
Like,
Doesn't
when
it?
do they
Sure.
explode?
I don't know if they explode
Wherever
your color.
wherever you kill them, I'm pretty sure that spot gets splattered with like the paint.
I
that you
don't
kill.
see how you're supposed to win the game by like killing people.
You're not. You're supposed to.
Well, I was just
cut-
killing
cut
people is
the-
just supposed to put them out of the game for a little bit.
I know. I would rather not be the guy who has to go around killing. I want to be the dude who's painting.
Oh yeah, and you can do that too.
Fuck.
That's what I do. With
Basically,
the bucket,
I
just run
I
around it.
focus on painting, and I don't worry about killing unless I see like my teammates pinned down or something, and then I'll go try to help them. But
See, there's a
Yeah.
fine line in that game because it is a territory game, but a lot of people play it like it's a Call of Duty,
Yeah.
where they're just killing people. So if you could have people just have like me, like 4 or 5 people just out in their corner, like killing each other, and you can just have someone just win the game for them, just in the background. They're like, "What the hell happened?" It's like, "Oh, I played the game. Sucks to suck."
so that's really it. Now that I'm done with Crash Bandicoot, my life's kind of empty. I kind of
You
I
kinda
kind of
empty,
farted.
damn.
I kind of farted around with Zelda some more. I mean, it's Zelda.
Do you watch your whole Heroes Quest mode?
Well, no, I haven't. I didn't. I just went straight into Master Mode, so I really haven't done anything
Okay.
in the old version. And then playing a little bit. I'm probably gonna do Ratchet and Clank next. I think that's what I want to get back to.
It's really
'cause I have
good.
that PS4
I like
game.
that.
So
It's a good, very good remaster.
anyway, who wants to go next?
What have you been playing, Derek?
I haven't been playing anything. I've been like watching stuff.
Yeah, same. I've been either writing like D&D stuff, playing apps on my phone, or a little bit of Injustice 2.
Okay.
Blue Beetle's still my favorite. I'm trying to get better at that.
I guess I played a little Civ 6.
How'd you like it?
I like that
Does
game.
it crash every 4 seconds when you try to play online?
Oh, I haven't tried to play online. They have like
And then it just
scenarios.
doesn't- wasn't
now.
it Civ 4 where like Matt Slade and Nathan were playing for like 3 hours and they didn't
No,
realize
that was me and Nick, and that was
Yeah.
Civ 5.
You were like playing for
I
like
look- well, I
3
looked
hours and
over-
like an hour, like you guys were playing like for like an hour, like after you got kicked from each other's games.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm kicking ass, and then I'm like, Nick isn't doing so hot. I look over at his base, and I'm like, why'd you let those guys take your cities? Why didn't you ask me for help? And he's like, what are you talking about? Nobody's taking my cities. He looks over at mine, and he's like, you're not in my game anymore. Oh.
It doesn't even like announce that someone got kicked.
No, yeah, it's just
Dumb.
it just split us into 2 separate
They're
games.
like now they're playing their own campaigns.
But they thought they were playing together. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Kicking your ass, Nick. I'm not even in your game. That's funny.
Sim's a game I'd love to get into more, but I just
There's a new expansion out. It's like
There's a lot
Civil
of new
War
ones.
now.
I bet Matt Swade's having a cream party.
I can't play that game. If that game lasts longer than like 5 hours, I am out. I can't play that game longer than max of 5 hours. Because that game
Gotta
lasts
play on the
more than
short-
5 hours.
Gotta play on the short timer.
It's like watching those 8v8 two-headed giants you guys love to do, or whatever, the ADH in Magic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, I like doing those, but like one. You
Yeah.
do one good one, and then you stop playing for a while.
And it's only fun if like there's 4 people. As soon as you get like 5, becomes stupid, fucking insane. You wait for your turn to roll around, and it just never comes.
Especially if you have like a deck that doesn't do well with like 4 other people trying to fight you. You're only a red-black, and you're only good at striking real quick. Then it's not too fun.
Okay, so if we're done talking about what we've been playing, we'll move on to some news. Number 1, we'll start with PlayStation as always. If you're a fan of One Piece and video games, this was a good week for you.
Yeah, boy.
In the most recent version of the magazine Weekly Jump, not 1, but 2 games were announced, although we don't know much about either title. What we do know is the first title is a PS VR experience, and like the one screenshot they showed, you'll at least be able to like explore your ship.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if it's going to go beyond that or not. More information and gameplay will be revealed at the Tokyo One Piece Tower event on July 22nd. The second game is a quote unprecedented One Piece game with the codename Project Dawn. This title is being developed by Toei Animation and Bandai Namco, and will be something brand new that the IP has never done before. What do you guys want these to be?
I want it to be a like the Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. It would be amazing if you can make your own character.
Yeah, that would be amazing. It'll probably be like a turn-based RPG.
I wouldn't mind that either, though.
I could get behind that. I kind of want something like Assassin's Creed-y.
That'd be sweet
Assassin's
too.
Creed 4. Like, I mean, of course, the combat would be different and like
Yeah.
more over the top, but like a big open world RPG or something like that. You know?
I'm trying to think, because it said it's supposed to be something new that they haven't done before.
The way I read it, and I mean it was translated,
Yeah.
but the way I read it was I took it as like a type of game that
Yeah, like not like war,
So
not
it's
like
Dynasty
Pirate,
Warrior.
yeah, Pirate
I'm sure they've
Warriors.
done fighting games before.
That's
so.
Burning Blood. They did it really shitty. It's a really shitty fucking fighting game.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's
it
just,
is. It is.
It's very dumb, but it's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
It's fun.
It's cool.
It's
to watch.
It's dumb
people
to
who
play.
know how to play it.
It's a button mashing.
But yeah, so I'm thinking Xenoverse would be the coolest because you get to make your own characters.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of character creation.
'Cause
I
I
know
know-
would be good. Because I just need something. I respect One Piece,
Mm-hmm.
and I get why people like it, but every time I try to watch it, I'm just like, eh.
There's too much. There's a
I
lot.
wouldn't try to watch
I've
it.
been
Read
I've
it.
been slowly going up to Madison and helping my friend watch it. I just now got into like one of the arcs that it's like almost halfway through. Like One Piece, there's a lot to watch. But the VR thing, I think Japan and Oda and all them need to stop wiretapping our conversations, because me and Derek were talking like I think like a month ago or something like that when I was playing VR, and we were saying that like a One Piece VR thing would be amazing, and now it's coming out. So
I just hope
wish I
there's
was
some
a
like land
millionaire.
portion. And like, do
Yeah.
you think like, what would the gameplay be for a VR thing? Like, because that's
I
my
have
thing. Like,
no
is
idea.
this just like a live in this world kind of VR experience, or
might.
is there going to be like a game to this? Like, maybe it's a point and click adventure. Those work well in VR.
What I'm assuming it's probably gonna be is it's probably gonna be like you can explore the entirety of the Thousand Sunny or something like that. But I don't know if it's. I think it's gonna be a VR experience and not a game.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be like a. I guess they could make it like ship battles, but that's not really a One
I mean,
Piece
who
thing.
knows? It could be a One Piece fighting game for all we know. But I think it's just gonna be an experience thing because I know that's what's popular. On
Yeah,
PlayStation
I think
right
it'll
now.
just be a gimmick thing that they're
I'll
like,
still
hey,
get
VR.
I'll still get it, and you can still see it, Aaron. But it's probably gonna be a gimmicky thing.
I mean, that's fine.
It
Whatever
works
they
out.
want to
It's
do. I
cool.
assume.
Yeah,
I would
but-
love to explore that ship. So.
Right? I want to go into the aquarium and everything.
Mhm.
Number 2,
Number
Nintendo. This is just a little quick. I wanted to mention it because it is Splatoon, and I'm excited for that game that comes out Friday. Nintendo had their Splatfest free trial for the ahead of the game's launch this Friday. It's coming out this Friday. The event was yesterday on Saturday. It was cake versus ice cream, and Nintendo announced that ice cream has won.
Yeah.
Woo!
I only got put in games, like, it tries to find games against cake people. I must play 10 games. I think I played 1 game against cake people. The rest
Really?
of it, they just had to put us against other
Ice cream
people.
is just better. And, you know, like you said, Pearl sucks. She sucks.
She sucks so bad.
She's a whore. But yeah. I like ice cream with cake. And I do like cake.
How about ice cream cake? But that's just ice cream, right?
That's just ice cream.
Yeah, but see, ice cream's always good, and cake's okay, but cake is better with ice cream.
You can
ice
make-
cream isn't better with cake.
You can make a bad cake, but you can't really fuck up ice cream.
It's true.
So
I mean, unless you put like a little piece of shit in ice cream,
Yeah,
then
like-
it's just a big pile
like a
of
little
shit.
turd.
Yeah. You put one.
You eat
turd-
around
Why
it.
would you do that to somebody? Like, you would have to really hate somebody to do that.
Because Matt sucks. That's what he thinks. He thinks about shitting in ice cream.
The top
So
comment.
is she the one that looks like a toothless baby?
No, that's Pearl. Yeah, that's the stupid looking one.
And that's the cool one.
Yeah, look at
Yeah,
how
look
cool
at
she
her.
is. I mean, that's
Look
a
at
terrible
her-
picture,
Look at her
but
zipper.
My God, how much porn of this is probably already
I-
all over the
Oh
internet?
man, you know it. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Jesus. Why do they
Reddit-
look like toothless
Reddit
babies?
has a
They are
subreddit
babies.
like
Look at
devoted
that, it's
to
gross.
She ate too much
that
cake.
kind of thing.
She looks bald, dude.
Splatoon or whatever.
Splatoon.
Yeah.
So wait, what's the girl's name? Not the shitty Pearl. Stupid
Marina.
one. Marina's better than Pearl. Pearl
Yeah,
sucks.
Marina.
Marina.
Marinara.
Marinara
I don't
sauce.
know. It's
Anyway,
marinara.
on their Twitter, like their top rated comment on it was a picture of SpongeBob with the cake that said, "At least you tried."
I don't know. what you
But
call that
seriously, I
trying.
think I only saw 4 cake people that entire time.
Yeah, because they probably converted.
Well, and 2, I mean, you get there, like, even if Marina was all like, "Man, I've got the ice cream," I'd be like, "My girl."
Yeah.
Or Pearl. I'd be like, "My girl
God
Marina."
likes the cake.
Yeah,
Has the
cake's
cake.
Cake, if you think
She
about
takes
it,
the
is
cake.
just better ice cream.
Yeah.
But since Pearl has
You can
the cake,
fuck
cake
up
sucks.
ice cream, but you can't fuck up cake.
All right, so moving on to number 3 and our final bit of news for the week. We'll be talking. It seems weird to put this under third-party news, but it is now.
It is.
It is technically third
Not
party.
a PlayStation.
Kingdom Hearts 3 had a new world reveal, and it finally adds Pixar to the mix of the game's worlds. News came from the series director at the D23 event happening this weekend. Little side note, they are doing everything in their power to make Battlefront 2 not seem appealing. Maybe we can get to that after this. And the new world is Toy Story.
Yeah.
I'm happy
That's the
about
one
that.
to pick. That is the one to pick.
I was about to say, it would either have to
I
be
wasn't
that or
expecting Toy
Incredibles,
Story.
I think could have worked, and
Well-
Bugs Life would have been fun.
No, see,
But that's just because I want more Bugs Life.
I like the
I
Bugs
would
Life
love-
game. That game was pretty good.
what's one?
The Bugs
Bugs Life game.
Like the
Oh yeah, I
first
had it for
one?
N64.
Yeah,
I
that
never
game
played
was
that.
fun.
I've never played that one.
It's fun
I
if
was
you're
just
like
surprised.
a 5-year-old retard, but I was, so.
I was.
I would have thought they would have went lowest common denominator. And
Cars.
or Frozen or Moana or something like that. But I'm happy they did Toy
Is
Story.
Frozen Pixar though?
It's not
It's
Pixar,
Disney.
it's Disney,
Yeah.
though.
But I just assumed there was.
Are
gonna
they
be a
doing
Frozen.
Star Wars and Avengers?
We don't know yet. I'm hoping.
Gotta
I
wait
want a
5 years to find
lightsaber
out.
Keyblade. Give me that. That's all I want.
So the video showed off new toy versions of Sora, Donald, and Goofy, as well as a new mech mechanic at the toy store.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not Al's Toy Barns. It's like Galaxy Toys. I'm like, that's stupid. But he was jumping in mechs and
Yeah,
Right,
I liked that. If there's gimmicks like that throughout
The
the
combat
game, I would
looked
be
awesome.
Very happy.
It also seems. Oh my god, I'm pumped.
The hammer,
Yeah.
the drill.
Yeah.
Like I liked him freezing and then like skating on it.
Yeah.
Did you like
so-
that like large, weird, like different colored text at the very beginning of the
Oh yeah, that's
the
my new
trailer?
pick. I was like, what is this? It's just I'm not trying to read that. Get out of the way. And then it pops up like Your dreams can come true.
You just gotta believe.
Coming out.
It's cool that they're
2028.
like little Lego dudes too.
But
Yeah.
what I find interesting about it is like when they first get there, like Woody and Buzz are talking to him, and like Andy's just gone. Like the Heartless showed up, and Andy just disappeared. It's like that's messed up.
Well, I was telling Derek I like the scale of this because you go from like Agrabah to like Atlantis to a child's bedroom.
Well, and this joins right now confirmed for 3. We have the Big Hero 6 world. We
Really?
have the Tangled world.
Oh,
We
that's
have
cool.
Hercules.
Well, obviously.
And then this one I think are all that's confirmed. And they keep saying there's still worlds untouched, which
Well-
is kind of funny because the trailer ended saying this game's totally coming out next year.
Yeah,
Spoiler alerts.
totally.
This game's totally not coming out next year.
There's no way this game's coming out in the next 2 years. But what worlds do you want to see?
Well, besides
Star Wars, of course.
besides
I think
Star
that's-
Wars,
Ones that we
Avengers.
haven't seen already in all the other Kingdom
Do you
Hearts.
think it's Avengers, or do they just go with like one?
I think they'll probably go with Tony Stark.
I would be way.
Spider-Man.
I think it'd be way cooler to have them all.
I mean, me too, but
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, that would be cool.
I think
That
I don't
would
think
be
it would be
cool
Spider-Man for the sole thing. I mean, I guess it could work. Sony does kind of own the right. Like, I don't know how the rights for
That's
that
a
shit
that's
work.
a PlayStation only.
Oh
level.
my God! There we go. And then
Derek,
Xbox gets spawned.
I think Derek's onto something with Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that's the perfect group of people to have Marvel be there without having like the 36,000 characters that would actually be there if it was the Avengers. I think Guardians of the Galaxy would be a smart idea for a level.
I hope Lion King returns. I loved being the
Yeah.
lions
Yeah,
in the
I did
second
too.
game.
I did too.
I think they'll probably still throw
Hope Little Mermaid
Cars.
returns.
Little Mermaid in
And
there.
but this time they're finally like, you just have to buy Advanced Matter. You're not 100% in this game.
I mean, if it could be like it was in Kingdom Hearts 1, but with better combat and better swimming, then I'd be fine.
Yeah,
'Cause-
like where it's actually you explore level rather than under the sea.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
Yeah, no, that they really butchered that in the second
Yeah,
one.
they did.
Mulan, I mean, I know we're talking about
I like
returning worlds
Mulan.
now, but Mulan was a good starting world. That
Mulan
was the
was
first
very
world you went to in 2, outside after like the 4-hour intro.
Yeah, right. What about Bambi?
We need to save up money to go buy some sea salt ice cream and go on Disney vacation.
Oh boy, give me your money.
Oh, you just saved up all that money. It would be a shame if something happened and you woke up and didn't even get the vacation.
Yeah, right.
Son of a whore.
What if Bambi level is there and you're Bambi's mom and you die?
You get shot.
Sora gets shot.
And Sora doesn't give a shit.
No,
He's a heartless.
Sora's like, I gotta find Riku. That's who killed Bambi's mom. Is
I
Riku.
just-
It's confirmed basically.
I like how they're using dream drop distance as the way to make it so you
I'm gonna
just
look up
are
Disney
weak again.
properties.
Like they're explaining you starting over by
Oh,
like Jensen's all like, Sora, you failed your mark of mastery and let the bad guys take over your heart. You
Again.
lost all your power. Sorry.
I'm gonna play Kingdom Hearts regardless of not understanding the fucking story
Yeah,
because
it's just cool. And the
there's too many
combat.
games.
That combat looks good.
Yeah, thank you. Like this looks like I mean
It looks
I've never played
fluid.
2.8, so like
2.8.
yeah.
I think is that the one with Dream Drop
Specific
Distance
yeah,
and-
but specifically point 2 in there is supposed to be like a kind of a tech demo for 3.
with is
With
that
Aqua, yeah.
Okay, I haven't played. I bought that for PlayStation. I was playing Dream Dot Distant. I didn't like Dream Dot.
But I'm excited because like this, like you said, the combat looks good. Like
It
this would be
does.
the first time since Birth by Sleep that it would actually have decent combat. Then
It looks like all the super moves look super fun to do, and it just looks like it's not as clunky as Kingdom Hearts 1's combat was.
I was about to say one's not bad if you waited a long time and go back to it. But I remember trying to play 1 again right after I played 2, and I was like, no, not at all.
It's, I mean, after you get upgrades, it's fine. But like in the beginning, where you just it's jump and swing man time,
You're fighting.
it feels clunky,
You're getting your poop pushed in by Riku on the beach.
right?
Flubber. Flubber would be an amazing one. You're,
Oh, yeah.
you're the Flubber. You're the Flubber.
Robin Hood.
I'm just hey. No, you guys gotta keep talking.
Okay, I'm trying. I just feel like it's what other levels could be, because they said untapped worlds.
Right.
Do you think they do more Pixar stuff or?
I mean, they could. I think we kind of touched on that, though. I mean, I think The Incredibles would be the logical place to go with that.
My God, I can totally see this happening.
Wait, Return to Oz was a Disney movie? Dude, do that one. That one's spooky.
Dude, Black Cauldron would actually be a fucking badass one for them to do.
They had, I think they had one of the, the Wizard, right?
They have Merlin.
Merlin, yeah. he's
But they
from
don't
that,
have
right?
like that world.
No, you're right.
Now I'm just looking at this with you.
The Steamboat Willie world was awesome in the second
Yeah.
game. I really liked
Yeah.
that. Tron was kind of a neat change of pace. I wish there was
I
more
didn't-
like light cycles.
Pirates of the Caribbean one wasn't even that bad.
That was in Birth by Sleep, wasn't it?
No,
No,
it was
that
actually
was
the
in
Was it
second
in two?
one.
Okay.
They had a lot of like weird ones. In
Yeah,
two.
that's right.
It was
And they had
cool.
to censor it in our release.
Did they?
Yeah, like it used to actually be like blood, but instead like they just or it was something like they had swords or something or guns. I don't know. There was one version of the release that got censored.
Oh, Jack Sparrow, you're bleeding. No, it's just I have no heart, so now I've got black goo coming out of me. No, I'm pretty sure you're gonna die.
Anyway, in follow-up interviews throughout the day, we learned that Kingdom Hearts 3 could come to the Nintendo Switch, but that would be after the PS4 and Xbox One versions of the game. This kind of crap is very frustrating. Like, I get that like people are nervous about working with Nintendo, but you can't put a game out after you put the game out on something else sooner and then be like, oh, your version didn't sell, that's why we don't make Switch games. It's like, no.
For which game?
You didn't.
They said Kingdom Hearts 3 might come to Switch, if you were paying attention, Matt.
Sorry.
Atlantis.
Atlantis would be a good one as well.
Anyway, but after
Sorry.
PS4 and Xbox One, it's like, they're just, like, if...
It might not be strong, might not be powerful enough to have it look as good as.
I mean, it is
other
built in
consoles.
Unreal 4, though, and the Switch supports Unreal 4, so it
Does
might
it?
be easier just to downgrade the bit. It might be, the joke is always, it might be easier to, like, file.save Switch version, you know?
I mean, I'm just gonna get the PlayStation version regardless when it comes out when I have grandkids.
PlayStation 5 version.
PlayStation
7.
when PlayStation
9.
and Xbox combine and make one console because they finally make peace. That's when Kingdom Hearts will be delayed one more year.
On your
and then we'll have to
X-Station.
wait.
My joke on IGN, I posted, like, I think they meant to say 2025 is up to, like, 100 likes the other night. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm popular.
Well, I mean,
I made the
joke.
joke. Oh, it was really just I made the joke first, but...
Yeah.
They shouldn't have
It's true,
announced
though.
the date because it's not coming out. That
Well, they didn't date it. They just gave it a
They
year.
gave it a year, but it's not coming out that year. If it is, I'll be very happy. But we
It
all
is. I'll
know it's
suck
not
my
going to.
own toes.
Damn
Anyway,
Dick.
it was also said that the reason Xbox has not received the old games yet is that they do not believe there is a demand for it on the platform. Yet they're gonna release the third game for it.
They honestly, when it comes closer to when it gets delayed that one time, when it's gonna get delayed,
3 times.
3 times at very least. When it gets closer, I guarantee. Are you kidding me? There's no way they're not gonna just make like, here's a shitty remaster. Let's throw them on the Xbox. People eat that up. They do it now. We still buy Kingdom Hearts 2 continuously on each platform. It came out in PlayStation 2 era.
I was about to say, do you want hope
No,
for it coming out next year?
I don't believe it.
Here's the theory.
Game
Organization 13, if it comes out in 2018, it's been 13 years since Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, and that's called a happy
It
accident.
just takes. Yeah. Oh yeah, we totally meant to do that.
He didn't mean for his game to come out in like actual 2010. No, 2018.
Yeah, this director, because this is the director that did Final Fantasy 15 for most of it too, he's like, how does he still have a job? It's just all like, I wonder if they're all like, okay, we can get this game out next year, totally no problem, and he just starts like shaking. He's like, make it take another like 5 years, please.
You don't
What if they
understand.
hate it?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, delay it.
Well, what we can do is delay it so far that we can just remake number 1 again.
Perfect.
Or
Don't doubt them.
we could do 2.9576.
Yeah, we're gonna keep
Repeating the
going.
3.
Never have them actually have Kingdom Hearts 3. Let's
Yeah.
keep getting those points in. 2.999. It's got screenshots of Kingdom Hearts 3 in it, and that's it.
It's got a cutscene. It's got a trailer.
But it's got
Sora!
early.
Do you want to see me in my training bra?
Oh yeah, Kyrie.
Oh shit! Someone put their fan fiction on Kingdom Hearts 2.99.
Marina shows up like, hey, what's going on,
Ice
guys?"
cream for everyone.
All right, we're moving on. Topic of the week. This was the one I wanted to do last week, but hey, we're here now. Is the 3D platformer back for good, or will it just come and go? For example, like they were everywhere, and then they just kind of died until like now, when Crash Bandicoot, Ukulele, and all that stuff.
It was the time of the shooter.
It was the time of the shooter.
Yeah,
but now,
everyone was doing a shooter.
And
but
it
now
still
people are hating
really.
Call of Duty now. I mean, not all the millions and millions
they're
of
hating
dead
it,
fans.
and then they're buying it.
Yeah.
Remember that year? I think it was Modern Warfare 2, where there was that Steam community that was like people against buying Call of Duty, and then the day the game came out, like the entire community was playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's funny. I think the 3D platformer, it depends. I don't think it's gonna be as booming as it used to be, but there's definitely, I feel like we still have a couple years to find the diamonds in the rough that are good.
Right, and I think it proves, especially with how well like Crash Bandicoot especially selling. I mean, I don't know how well Ukulele's selling. I don't think it's blowing anybody out of the water or anything.
Yeah, but if Crash does good,
there's an audience for this stuff. Like, why do developers play things? I mean, I get it. Games are expensive to make, but like, it's kind of frustrating to think that they play it so safe when there's clearly a market for these things. Like,
well, doing 3D platformers back then would have been considered playing it safe. Now it's going back to a format.
Yeah.
Like before, everyone was doing the 3D platformer, and it was just the same. That's why they went new directions. That's why shooters became popular. It's because everyone was playing the same games. Now it's just the same cycle.
Cause man, God, it's just a good time. Ukulele, I'm still waiting for that because I'm gonna play that on my Switch.
Mm-hmm.
There's Psychonauts 2 next year, Mario later this year.
Game's
Like,
coming out
holy
next year.
crap! I believe Psychonauts 2 will. I mean,
I don't know. I don't believe any games.
Rhombus of Ruin came out this
No
year.
games are coming out next year.
Well, I don't think any games are coming out when they say they come out. They never do.
Next year.
We're all gonna die.
No.
I never played Psychonauts 1.
It's really good.
Was it?
It's okay. I want to play it. I have it on Steam, but like, it doesn't work.
The port doesn't work.
Yeah. I don't
Really?
Did you play
The first time I played
Like,
it,
it's really stretched. The resolution's bad, and there's no way to switch it. And then
the
also
first
when
time
you
I
look
played it-
up with your mouse, it's like super slow. Like,
maybe just play with the gamepad then.
I don't have one.
I can let you borrow the Xbox one I have.
We'll see.
It's really good. I started playing it on PC
Yeah.
a while back, and then I just kind of stopped playing. And then when I pre-ordered Rhombus of Ruins, it came with the PS2 Classic, so that's when I actually played through it all. It was earlier this year on PS4.
See, I would like playing it on
On a console instead
Yeah.
of like on one where you need a port to play it.
Yeah. I don't know. The resolution was just.
I heard that people.
But it looked. I like
Well,
that
those
it's like
games
a
a lot.
collectathon. That's what most platformers are, really.
Yeah.
So.
And that, like, God, I was
3D
reading
play.
some ukulele stuff, and people were all like,
Yeah, it's Snake Pass.
man,
Forgot about that one.
this is just
that in-
collecting
It is.
stuff for the sake of collecting stuff. And I'm like, yeah. Like, why is that the reason this all went away and that people get mad at it? Like, just go play your first-person shooter and leave the collecting to people who are having fun with it.
Why
Yeah,
we
dude.
gotta collect?
I love collecting stuff. I don't know. I just do.
Because, I mean,
I like picking up
I
trash.
think Donkey Kong
Trash,
64 is frequently the one where people are like, we're done. This is ridiculous.
Well, also, you don't have to
Yeah.
do all of it.
Yeah, you don't have to.
No one's telling you have to
Yes,
do it
I
all.
do!
Then grow some balls and do it.
Hey, why are you yelling at me? I do it.
Do it. Get your 100% on Crash, not your 88%.
I can't, Matt. Lick my beard.
I don't wanna. Can't make me.
I'm gonna make you. So that brings us into this week's top 5.
Pew pew pew.
What are your top 5 platformers?
They don't have to be 3D, right?
No, yeah, they can just be
Okay.
2D too.
I have one 2D. The rest are 3D.
Okay, I'll start then. 5, and I place this at number 5 because I put this at number 5 because it's, I mean, it is a 2D platformer, but like sometimes it can be really good, sometimes it can be terrible, and that's Mario Maker. I mean, for the
yeah.
obvious, like, some people are really good at making levels, and then other times you're in greater gambit.
Yeah,
Well-
especially when you do like the 100-man melee, where the hell it is. Not the 100-man melee, like the
The
where you have
100-man
100
challenge.
Yeah, where you get like the one where there's like a sadistic Korean man that just makes something that's like impossible. It's
And
like
then
a
somehow
secret
they they
Yeah.
were able to complete
A lot
these.
of times on
like
those
a
levels, I
secret
heard,
like block that
like
only
if they're
they can do
stupid
it.
hard like that, not
So
all the
dumb.
time. Some people actually do just beat them, but if they're stupid like ridiculous and you're like, I don't get this, go to the left and jump up because a lot of times people will just put like
Oh,
something
plant
up
or
to the
something like
top
that.
where they can just walk over it and jump.
That's so dumb.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
agree.
dumb. That would be on the worst end. That's
Yeah.
why it's my number 5. Right.
Yeah, and like I said, because like sometimes it's really good, and then other times it's like, ooh, that's rough. But I mean, just the whole creation aspect of it
Yeah,
too is like
it's-
awesome.
get to make
I
your
hope they
own.
find a good way to do that on the Switch. I mean, theoretically, you could just build while you're not in the game, or I guess, I mean, it wouldn't be as elegant, not having the stylus to be able to
Yeah.
drag and stuff. But I mean, you still could use the touch screen on it, still
Yeah.
touch screen. But I just don't think it would work as well. But it would still be fun to have. And I almost, how do you go back to like? There would have to be one hell of a hook to do another 2D Mario now.
Right? That's like Mario Maker was kind of like the pinnacle.
Just give
Yeah.
people the
of
tools
2D
and let them
platform.
run with it.
Literally, any Mario level ever can be made there. They have to have something new,
Yeah, it would almost have to be a physics thing
right?
now
It has to be a
because
Portal
the
thing, yeah.
physics are the same. Like they just I think they took the physics from Super Mario World and just ported that over to the older games.
The
But
next one they make has to be 3D, like level
Mario
editor.
Maker?
Yeah, the 3D Mario.
that'd be pretty
Maker.
intense. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, that's
That'd be hard too. You got to make
Alright,
it
well-
easy to work. I think that would work good in VR.
that'd be
though.
dumb. That's a stupid
It was
idea.
a smart idea, and you
Get outta
guys are
here,
just
man.
too dumb to understand. So smart, guys. No.
Derek, what's your number 5?
Snake Pass. I forgot. That is a platformer.
Snake Pass. It's a collectathon
It's a physics
platformer.
platformer.
Yeah, and I think, none of mine are in any particular order for my list, but I would put that at 5 still. It's like, because it's hard. And it's not,
Very
it's like
hard.
non-traditional, But I love it.
I'm
so
almost done with it. I think
Gotta
I'm on
become
like
a
the last
snake.
3 levels.
I haven't played it in a long time.
And so your levels are still there.
I'm on the lava levels.
Yeah.
I'm on the wind levels now.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really annoying because you climb to like the top of things and you just like YOLO off them and have the bird grab your tail and hope the wind pushes you far enough.
But see, the best part about
Just gotta
that
climb
game.
straight up.
Yeah, the best part about that game is when you hear ah, and you look over at Derek.
It's
and
so
he's like,
sadistic.
oh god damn it!
Turn this volume
Yeah, he
down.
turned
so
it down so I can't hear
hear
him
it.
die.
Die all the time.
Matt, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is an old game that I still have fond memories for, called Whiplash.
Whiplash. I don't think I've ever played this game.
It's-
Or
It's
heard
pretty
of it.
awesome.
It's a pretty cool game. It's got some funny history to it too. It's a game about a weasel and
It's
a bunny.
more like adult
yeah, it's,
than
it's
Okay.
definitely an
it's
adult.
not to the Conquerors level of adultness. Like kids can still play it,
Right.
but
It's got adult themes. But the funniest thing about that, it's a platformer game where you like basically use a bunny, you smack the bunny into like an electrical like outlet, and then
Yeah.
like now it's electrified, and you use that.
You're-
Or you put him in poison, and now he's a poison
you're
bunny.
like genetically modified animals and trying to escape from the lab, and you're chained to like a bunny that he's got like a
That's
collar
messed
on
up,
his neck,
man.
and you just throw them
there's-
everywhere.
The funniest thing about that game specifically is that PETA, before the game came out, PETA put like their 100% like approval behind it because it was about like animals that were being tested on. Like, yeah, it's bad. They didn't know that 90% of the gameplay is you using the rabbit like to grind us on to like lasso and to smash enemies with.
Yeah,
It's so funny. That game's fun.
it's actually pretty good.
When
It's a
I
good
think of
game.
It's so
PETA-
hard to find. these
Yeah, it
days.
is really rare. Oh,
What was it for?
PS2.
PS2? Okay.
I don't know if it came on GameCube. It probably did, but I played it on PS2.
I love, when I think of PETA in games, I think of that World of Warcraft protest they tried for the baby seal clubbing mission.
Yeah.
And so they were all alliance, and people made horde characters and leveled them up, and they did it on a PvP server. They rolled through and just killed them all and started dropping great feasts, which were pigs with giant apples in their mouths. Like, so good. Quick aside
funny.
before I get to my number 4, have you guys seen the game Ultimate Horse Chicken or something like that?
Yeah, the Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game looks awesome. It's coming. It's on PC right now. It's coming to consoles later.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's
coming
a
to
fun
consoles
party
later
game.
this fall. It's a 2D platformer, and you do it like everybody's playing at once, and they're trying to get from point A to point B,
Mhm.
and then every time like that successfully happens, or everybody dies trying to get up there, you get to pick like more crap to put in
Oh,
to the map to like block people. Well, but like you have to be careful because you can block yourself
yeah.
too. So and then like you're playing up to a score of how many times you can actually get up there.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's pretty fun because I know that if everyone wins, no one gets points.
Yeah, they're just like too easy.
So if it's too easy, no one gets points. And if it's too hard and no one beats it, no one gets points. It's a very fun game. I would definitely, when it comes out, I'll get the console because it's a fun 4-player game.
My number 4 is Psychonauts.
Psychonauts.
Man, that was it was. I'm upset for missing it. I think part of the reason I missed it was I think it was more. I always thought of it as an Xbox game growing up. It wasn't an Xbox exclusive. It came to PS2.
Did it?
Xbox had the exclusivity on it for a while, and they dropped it for like another game because they had like 4 3D platformers at the same time. They're like, we dropped Psychonauts. They chose wrong. They chose wrong. But God, it's just so neat because you have like psychic powers. So like a lot, like some of the like puzzles have to do with like, oh, I need to like mind blast that guy or like get him to do what I want. Like all the levels are somebody's mind. So like you put like a door on them, it's like you're reading their, you go into their mind.
Yeah, I
That's
like
cool.
the VR thing. We have a little bit of that where you jump into people's minds. That's
Yeah,
cool.
my favorite level in the whole game is it's like this war general like suffering from PTSD, and he's like playing a board game. So like you jump down into the board, and like you're like controlling, like occasionally you'll control a piece to like go take out another piece so you can actually cross a bridge.
That's
stuff
cool.
Like that. Yeah, it's really clever. There's a really frustrating level called the Milkman Conspiracy where you go into the milkman's head, he thinks that he's doing like a, what was another movie you watched in psych class where the guy was pinning like strings to pictures and stuff, and he was just crazy. He thought the government was asking him to do something for him.
Oh yeah, that's A Beautiful Mind.
Yeah, there's some beautiful mind shit in there, and I mean that level's frustrating. It's a neat premise, but man, I think any Psychonauts like player would tell you that level's frustrating.
So
But
you jumped into the Psychonauts in a perfect time. You played it like a childhood game, like played it recently, and then a second one comes out. Imagine all the people that played it when they were a kid
waiting
and never knew if a second one was ever coming out.
Yeah.
Because I think that was a recent thing.
Yeah, it was E3 like 2 or 3 years ago, something like that.
That's a game I should try. It sounds cool. I'd want to play it on the console though. Probably pick it up for PS2 or something like that.
It's on PS4,
$100.
the PS2 classic version.
Oh, is it?
So, yeah.
How much?
Probably like 10 to $15 tops, I'd assume. Like I said, I got it for free because it was part of a pre-order bonus.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of which, Jack and Daxter's coming to that too. But maybe I'll keep my mouth shut. Maybe we can talk more about Jack and Daxter later.
All right.
Derek, what's
We
your
will
number 4?
be. My number 4. All right, so I'm not gonna necessarily say my top 5 because I said I think it's
Any
too
particular
hard.
order.
Yeah, but
and, and that's the thing with my top 5 list. The order could change on any given day, really.
Yeah, but I'm gonna mention ones that like might not. Well, except for my
Be
number
good
1.
games.
No, they're good games. My number 4 is Haunted Mansion.
Okay.
Okay, it's not Eddie Murphy.
That was like the
It's not Eddie
PS2
Murphy.
tie-in Eddie Murphy game.
It is I played on Xbox, but it is that generation. But yeah, it's awesome. It's actually scary. I think that's what's good about it. But it's also cartoony. You go from like room to room, and you have to like complete an objective in a room. But you talking about the board game reminded me. There is a room where you jump down into a chess game.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I remember getting really pissed because like if you step on a certain space, you get crushed. But it was programmed to where they have speed and you don't stop. So I was just like, and I mashed A to jump. And I was just jumping forward, and they just all ran like dodging them all, and I somehow got through the level while screaming at the rage at the top of my lungs. But yeah.
Is this one? Haunted House?
No, it's called Haunted Mansion.
Okay.
I don't remember.
The only Haunted Mansion is.
Yeah, it's that one.
Is it?
Oh no.
The Disney one.
Is it this one? Yeah, no, it is. It is, but it's not.
But
Eddie
it's not
Murphy.
like Eddie Murphy's here to say
No,
what's
you-
up.
You play as.
This was like what happened at the Haunted Mansion right before Eddie Murphy
Oh,
showed
look
up.
at that! You can't see it, but that's scary. She like screams at you. It's spooky.
It's
She like calls your name. I don't know. That's my number 4.
Oh, here's the better. Yeah, that is scary. Look at that.
Yeah, the game is terrifying, but you do have to collect stuff.
Ooh, mild violence.
Yeah.
Matt, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is a Xbox 360 exclusive.
Exclusive.
I only say that because I'm pissed off.
Exclusive,
Because
maybe, sort of, kind of.
this game should be on Steam because it was super fun. It was Castlevania Harmony of Despair, and it was a multiplayer Castlevania game where you just you'd travel throughout the level like a Castlevania game, and there's bosses and shit like that, and you can level up your characters, use the Book of Jesus to kill people. A lot of fun. It's the only Castlevania game I've ever played.
The Book of Jesus.
I've always been wanting to get
The
back
Bible?
to Symphony of the Night. I heard is just immaculate.
It is. It's very good. Played it on the Game Boy.
On the Game Boy. I feel like I should play more
Or
Castlevania games.
whatever the remake was on the Game Boy.
My number 3, we're going there. Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. 2 and 3 are fine games. I enjoy them. 2's hard as balls, but they got gunny,
Yeah.
Yeah, they
One
got
was a
real-
pure.
One is the best.
One was a pure 3D platform.
I like 2 a lot.
And I
I
love.
like them all, but
You busted your butt cheeks to get
yeah.
all the orbs, and you're like,
101.
what's behind this door? And this door opens up. It's just another orb.
That game has some hard parts.
And when I replayed it recently-ish on the Vita, I was like, I don't remember half this game. I 100%ed the hell out of that game when I was little, and I was playing it. I'm like, this is a level?
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Forgot.
That's
You had
no
good
level is
music, too.
confusing. Yeah. I love that. That's my number 1. There, I said it.
Oh shit!
Spoilers!
That's one I would put, but whatever.
Good games.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great game.
I actually, the only times I've actually seen Jak and Daxter 1 played is when you played it, and someone else played it. I've actually never played the first one before.
So that's your
Or first
actual
one.
number 1, but we'll just.
I'll make a new one.
Okay.
I got a new number 1 already.
Damn.
Alright, number 3 for me. Prince of Persia.
Ooh.
It's another one with a cool mechanic.
Yeah,
to rewind time.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
Sands of Time specifically.
Yeah, specifically that one. It is also pretty hard. A lot of these
I've
are
never
kinda
actually
hard.
played it. I have it on Steam, but
It's good.
I
You
think I
should
have it
try
How are the
Steam?
controls? Do they hold up?
I have it somewhere.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
PlayStation controls.
Yeah,
Like,
it's,
from
Maybe
old
it's time for an
generation.
HD remake.
I
Yeah,
feel
we'll
like
see.
Disney killed Prince of Persia because didn't they make a shitty
I
Disney
don't,
movie?
I
with
don't
it?
think it was a Disney movie, but it was a movie.
I feel like
I just,
that killed the
unfortunately,
traction.
with
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed being in Egypt this year, I just don't see anything like that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's Persia, but it's
Yeah, it's Egypt.
Give it a couple
It's a
years.
desert.
Are you kidding me? Nostalgia glasses are so huge. Give it a couple years. That game's coming back.
Prince of Persia?
I feel like something like
Well,
that.
no, they keep coming out with new ones.
Do they?
Yeah, but they're all different. So
I don't know. Are they called Assassin's Creed?
no, may as well be. But yeah, that was the first one. But yeah, the controls are a little dated, but it is still really fun. So
Yeah, being able to change time and stuff like that, it's cool.
you got yeah, sure, okay, you can use that one, I guess. It's your number 3.
Because it is my number 3. Howdy.
What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Ratchet and Clank, the 2016 remake.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't played.
You mean the game based on the movie based on the game?
I mean, Ratchet and Clank 1 is remaster. Yes, the game is based on the movie that's based on the game.
That's what they
That's-
said, not me. That's not me making money. That's their
I know,
marketing.
I know. That's the can't talk. It's the Ratchet and Clank game that I played the most recently, and it plays so good. I used to play a lot of Upper Arsenal and Going Commando a lot, but I don't know. I feel like I never played the first one too much on PlayStation, and being able to play it like a badass, slightly redone version is super good. It also looks beautiful. Combat's great. The guns are fun. Good game.
It's really jarring going from Crash Bandicoot to Ratchet. Like I said, I've been dabbling with it the last couple
Yeah.
days. It's like, oh my god, this game's so easy.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what I liked about
Yeah,
it.
it's not a bad thing. It's just,
Yeah.
wow, this is.
As a kid.
The fun game.
Well, I was gonna say, when I played the first one, I only used the wrench. You know, you get all these awesome weapons. I only used the wrench.
Hey, that would be a trophy today,
That was
probably.
simple.
Don't
Oh, yeah,
fire a single
obviously.
shot.
I don't know if you have to even use the weapons.
I think
I'm gonna say
You do in the new one. I don't think you do in the first one.
I could have sworn
So
the
in the new ones
very
you
first
use, like,
Ratchet and Clank,
deterrents.
like the guns were there, but it wasn't like
You never had to use them.
slap you in your face.
Also,
with them.
Ratchet.
And then I
kinda
think they
hated
were so
Clank.
good, like they were so well received in the first one. They're like, okay, this is a gun game. Like, use guns. Number 2 for me, Crash Bandicoot Cortex Strikes Back. Like I said, up until this collection that just came out, probably would have been warped here.
Really?
But man, 2's just, it's nothing but platforming. It's not, you get enough new things. You get the slide jump and the body slam that makes it, that gets rid of people's complaints from 1 where you just spin and jump. And like I said, it's just platforming all the way through. There's no gimmicks like in Warped. It's just here you go. And I think like the time trials especially are tons of fun in that one. Like those were some of my favorites because they give you speed boots at the end of the remake. And that, so they tuned the time trials for that. So you're running super fast. So like, oh, that's so good.
Looking forward to playing that on your PlayStation at my house.
No.
What's
your number 2?
My number 2 is the same as Matt's. It's gonna be
So what's
Sly,
your
Wow.
guys' number 2?
Sly Cooper 2.
Sly 2.
Oh, I forgot about Sly.
That's
Sly 2 is,
amazing.
I think it's their best one.
It is the best one.
Uh,
There's no contention.
I need
Yeah.
to play through 4.
I haven't played 4.
It's okay. It's like 3.
What I love about 4 is the people who started making it were all like, well, we don't have their approval, so let's just kind of start this and then show up with like half a done Sly Cooper game and see if they let us. And
It's
they
good
did.
though.
So
Yeah.
It's good.
Sly 2 is so good. Sly 1 was good, but it had like the weird. It wasn't a weird gimmick. It's just they didn't think about doing health bars and stuff like that. So you only had like 1 hit.
Yeah, you die.
And, but if you get enough gold, you get another
you get a
horseshoe on your back.
horseshoes.
I feel like that's a good Vita game. Maybe next time it goes on, the Vita collection goes on sale, pick it up there and
Oh,
play
yeah.
through it. Because I've never actually beaten one. Like
No,
I've played
one's
them,
good.
but
One's
I've never.
short though.
No, I'm saying any of them. Like
Oh really?
I've played them, but I've never beaten one.
The worst part is in the first game when you have to do the you press. the
Oh yeah,
buttons.
with in the swamp.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
do the dance on the boss battle, and it's so annoying.
Yeah, it's
But the
pretty
second
annoying.
one doesn't have that, so.
No, the second one is probably it's their most polished one
Mhm.
because they add. It also has a whole bunch of like gadgets and stuff like that. Because when you rob people, you get like this person had a golden comb. It's worth like 300 like
On the
pounds
that-
or whatever the hell the money was. And you just go there and it's like, all right, well I want Murray to have flaming hands, so
Yeah.
it's about like 300 money.
You gotta get the
do that.
paraglider.
You gotta get the
It's the
paraglider. You
best
gotta
one.
get the slide. You gotta
Yeah,
get
slide.
the smoke screen.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's so
The third
good.
one's good too, but like we were saying earlier with Crash Bandicoot,
It's got gimmicks.
it's got those gimmicks.
Not that they're bad gimmicks. I mean the
I liked the
shaman
pirate
was
level.
cool,
Yeah, where he gets into a ball. Yeah.
but yeah, definitely. If you haven't played Sly at all, play.
No, like I said, I played them. I just
Yeah,
never beaten one.
I was gonna say, it's good. Sly 2, number 2 for both of us. Good
Mhm.
game.
I could have come up with something else, but I didn't want to. So it's I'm so smart, but I just didn't feel like it. That's what it was. Definitely didn't look at your list and was like, oh crap, there's a random thing. Let me grab it.
Looking at
My number 1, Glover. No.
Damn it,
knew
that's
it.
my
You
number
stole
one.
mine.
Crash Bandicoot. Number
Really?
1 from Naughty Dog.
I think it is funny that you
Total-
mentioned Glover though, because I was going to put that on my list.
Total
You
nostalgia.
never played it though, didn't you?
Like I will fully admit 2 especially probably a better game.
But
But man, 1
One.
I like I said. I mean, we talked about it the last 3 weeks. I just love the grueling difficulty of it,
Mhm.
especially when for me who's played it so much that it's really not difficult. It's just a
Mhm.
matter of can you get used to not having a hitbox anymore, because you're like a pin-shaped hitbox and you slide off everything. It's really annoying.
well,
But
see,
I digress.
it's a game that you used to play a lot when you were a kid, right?
I
Yeah.
play it like once a year, just
Okay.
normally.
If this remake was like shitty and you're still saying that it's your number 1, I would be.
And it wasn't shitty. Like it was an upgrade on everything except the jumping.
No, I'm saying like this isn't a super nostalgia thing. It's just a good game that you like.
Yeah.
If it was a bad remake,
But I mean, I
and we
think
all
in
knew it,
general,
I
like
think we'd call
why
it
I like the
nostalgia
first one
on
so
it.
much, because like I said, I can name you all the problems with the first game. Like it's not paced well. It's hard. Like it is just,
It's
especially
a
like
hard game.
like if you play like people, if you want to play this trilogy, please, I beg you, people, if you want to actually beat the games, just beat the first game first. Because if you play 2 and 3 and then try to go back to 1, you're gonna be like, what the hell?
Yeah, you're not gonna have any of the moves, the double jump or anything.
And the jumping just doesn't feel as good. In the other 2 games, the jumping's fine. Like
I'm gonna beat it with the analog stick. Ooh.
Hey, there you go.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I played 3.
For real.
I played all the way through 3 with the analog. I liked the analog for 3. 2 and 1. 2, I'll mix it up. Like some of the speed runs where my thumb was getting tired, I'd switch to the analog stick. But 1, like man, trying to play that with an analog stick is just
I'll try.
Hard.
cancer.
I'll try.
Really? Okay.
But I mean, again, I was used to the D-pad. Like the original Crash
Yeah.
Bandicoot was made before an analog stick at all, though. But at least 2 and 3, like that was after the analog stick came to the PlayStation. So, Derek, what's your number one?
Alright, so I would say Spyro, but I'm not going to.
Why?
Because I think that platforming can be better defined by my actual number 1, Super Meat Boy.
Super
Oh, hell yeah, man.
That is a
Wow, I completely forgot about
that's a
that.
hard fucking game.
But at least it's like you're back
Yeah,
in, back in.
There's
like-
no load.
The best part of that game, though, is when you beat it. When you beat
Oh
a
yeah,
level.
when you beat the game.
When you beat the level and you see all your attempts of death.
Oh yeah.
And you see the one Super Meat Boy where you just like got really mad and just put the controller down for a bit. And you just see the one that's just standing there while everyone's going off to die.
That game, that like I don't know, it just as far as platforming is concerned, there's no like all the rest of them that we mentioned have been collectathons, including Spyro, which is like the opposite of Super Meat Boy. You know, it's super easy and it's collecting stuff, but Super Meat Boy is just you gotta get it down and you gotta. It's similar to Crash 1, but probably less frustrating.
Then Crash 1, yeah.
I don't know.
No, I've never beaten Super Meat Boy.
Super
I've
Me
beaten
neither.
Crash.
That's true.
Super Meat Boy's hard.
I'm on the last level,
Yeah,
and
you
you've
are.
seen me
Yeah,
run
that
my
level's
face into that
insane.
level hundreds of times.
Yes.
Hundreds of times.
That
I
level.
can't do it.
It's like once you quit for a while, you lose all
No,
your
even
like.
I like got back into it quick and just got back right to where I was at and never could.
It's a fucking hard game.
I'll have to try it some more.
Matt, bring us home.
Alright, mine is by the term platformer, it qualifies.
It's very broad.
But platformer is a very broad term, and my number 1 is Portal 2.
Okay. Okay.
I-
I'll give you it.
I
I'll
looked. I was looking because I was trying to
It
see like
counts.
the general range of what platformers is, and that was on like
I'll tell you,
platformer.
You're
puzzle
jumping
platformer.
It's
Yeah.
a puzzle platformer. That me and Derek just beat the co-op like a couple weeks ago, and I forgot how much I fucking love Portal.
That's good, man.
And Portal 2 is so good, and the
And
little
Portal
like
3's never happening. So.
it's never gonna happen. I fully understand that, but the character like the co-op extra mission that
It
was like
this
added,
isn't a hat.
Oh yeah, right. I mean, except you do get hats.
Well,
Yeah.
like somebody's like, sir, we finished Portal 3. He's like, try making a hat for TF2 and come back and talk to me.
You get little
You
beanies.
get little beanies if you beat the.
I mean, he
beanies.
doesn't even make Dota 2 anymore. He's just all like, let's make the community make their own items, and then we can just sell that and take the half the profits.
Right.
Yeah.
Portal 2's good though. Portal 2's my favorite.
All
I
right,
love Portal
like
2.
that one a lot. Yeah, I remember I played through Portal 2 in like 2 sittings.
Did you really?
And it's not like, I mean, it's
not too
short, but it's
long.
not like,
Don't let your.
it's not like 1 though either, where you can get through 1 in like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Don't let my 40 some hours in the Portal 2 fool you. It's not super long.
That's just playing it 8 times.
Yeah.
Also, some of those puzzles are actually pretty hard. Like,
Towards the back end of that game, it gets kind
oh
of
yeah, like there's like me and Derek like easy shit, and like oh wait that was in the end. We walk into like another room. We're like oh.
What I liked about it, the co-op ones, what I liked about it is like Matt Slade and I broke the hell out of some of them. Like we were showing, I think Josh.
Oh, we did too.
Did you play through it with Josh?
Yeah, I did.
I remember we were showing Josh one time. It's like me and Derek did it that way, and we're like, oh, that's probably the way you were supposed to do it. We did like a thing where we were like shooting the portals so fast that like it would like glitch us through a wall to finally get to some of these places. It's like yeah.
Yeah, me and Derek were like, is this how we're supposed to do it? And then we like shoot a portal through like a 3-inch hole on the side.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think this is
Got
how
on
we're
top
supposed
of my
to-
head and jump.
Yeah. I don't think this is how we're supposed to solve it, but this is how we're gonna solve it.
But it's
so.
cool that it lets you do that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's why I like it so much.
There's multiple ways through it, even
Exactly.
Technically, there are.
God, and the talking in that game, man.
Oh,
Just
it's
the
hilarious.
audio, like.
Oh my
The
god.
falling acid force.
The fact that they added an extra, yeah, right, get her.
Lemons.
The fact that they added an extra like co-op thing is so cool. I wish they do more of that because I could
Yeah, they
play
should.
Portal. I could play Portal co-op for hours and not get bored as long as it's not the same level.
Again, Gabe Newell doesn't have to work.
Well, yeah, they don't have to make
Yeah,
a game
no.
forever. Valve never has to make another game, and they will be perfectly fine. So it's.
But we've
all
talked
right,
about that in another podcast.
I know. But I
Where
want-
Matt got yelled at.
No, yeah. let's not go down that dusty road again. Portal 2, my favorite platformer.
All right, I think we got a pretty good list there. So if you guys are bored and want some platformers,
Pretty comprehensive.
Yeah.
There's a
we've
thousand
got some
more.
variety there too.
Oh my
This is
god.
nice.
There's some. I was looking online.
That entire era of like when Whiplash, Psychonauts, there was another one.
The early PS2
Jack,
era
Ratchet,
there, man,
Clank.
was the golden age. I
There,
think.
there was one where you played as like an evil doctor and you like zapped your mind into different animals.
Shoot, I don't remember
I
that
don't know what
one.
you're talking about. I can't
You know what I'm
think
talking
of a
about?
name.
I
though.
can't remember what the name was.
Was it only for PS2 or?
Yeah, I think it's PS2 game.
Yeah, I can't think
I have
of
no
it.
idea.
Pretty
Shout out
bl-
to Mr. Mosquito. That's not a platformer, but man, that's a good game.
That's
a very good game.
Shout out.
That game's hard, dude.
That game is
That
hard.
game is
Especially when like you realize you're in
ridiculously hard.
Goku's house and he starts Kamehameha waving you.
Right? Even still, before you fight the dad who's a Super Saiyan, it's hard.
Gotta go to the bathroom.
It suck.
Can't see the
You do
screen
it, like,
because your erection is too big.
I'm pretty sure you do that like twice. Or not 3 times. You go into the bathroom.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up and go get some mac and cheese,
Mac and
boys.
cheese.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any criticism, want to say something nice, got some news stories you want to hear
make
about,
fun of Aaron?
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
call him a little
whatever.
dum-dum.
you can email us where, Matt.
Oh god, I don't know. I don't remember.
How about you, Derek?
It's part-time gamers podcast at gmail.com.
Perfect. What's that, Matt?
Part-time gamers podcast at gmail.com.
That's where you can reach us.
Put the gun down, please.
Until next time, which we have to talk about. If you guys can still do Friday, I still think that'd be the best day to record,
Yeah, I
but it would
yeah.
have to be after 3.
Okay. That works.
Found me.
All right, perfect. Until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Derek.
I'm Matt.
We'll see you then.
Bye.